25 miles an hour.
I know, it's an atomic car.
You were getting a couple more mile per hour out of it, actually. I think I saw it go 27, 28.
No, but it was the way I was running the track.
Oh,
I saw that. I saw how Logano ran that third turn. I was picking up so much speed over in the third turn. I could take him. I wasn't worried. What do you think, Boyer?
Yeah. Clint, DW saying he can take you. He was just warming up, getting ready there.
Finally found something his speed. At the age that he is, he's got to be safe out there. I mean, look at him for crying out loud. He still has fun, but it's just a lot slower pace these days. I get it, man. The old golf course is good to them old codgers. Certainly that golf cart's a lot more his speed.
that golf cart is available here in a couple weeks. Anything you'd be interested in, maybe?
I do like the chrome on it. Needs chrome bumpers, but other than that, she's a pretty sweet ride.
Hey, Boyer, we're dealing. We're dealing.
Sold the coach, sold the garage, sold the shop.
I'm out of business.
Everything but the little
Does
car.
it have a cooler in the back? Because that's what Boyer's.
Hey, it will if Boyer buys it.
It's air conditioned, the power windows, XM radio, and windshield. Well, I mean, it's a car.
All right. Matt Yoakum.
Mike, 38 weekends a year, Joey Logano tries to make memories, and his first act as a champion was to share the experience. Each team member on the 22 has been allowed a week with the Cup trophy to make their own memories. The Cups traveled through at least 6 states, from newborns to puppies to firehouse visits. This weekend, Michigander Kyle Zimmerman, Joey's PR guy, was allowed to bring the Cup in his truck up here to Michigan. He's from Leslie, Michigan, about 45 minutes from MIS. So you loaded up the trophy and you brought it home. What was that like for your family?
It was really awesome. Yesterday we had about 60 people get together in total to see it downtown Leslie. I got pictures of all my grandparents with it, and it's just a really, really special opportunity that everybody on the team has had. 60 people get together in total to see it downtown Leslie.
So,
I got pictures of all my grandparents with it. It's just a really, really special opportunity. Everybody on the team has had 60 people get together in total to see it.
The cup they're drinking out of.
Diet Coke, wasn't it, Matt?
It was Diet Coke, I believe, is what I read on the line.
Absolutely.
When you talk about sharing the experience, though, Joe, it's not only you behind the wheel or the guys that go over the wall or guys like Kyle that help you. It's the families at home, and to have the opportunity to share that experience with them and to make their own special memories. You saw, kids in the Cup, puppies in the Cup, so many great moments.
Oh, it's such a big commitment. Everyone on pit road here makes such a big commitment to this sport, and the amount of time they're away from their families. You got to have a strong wife or significant other at home, taking care of your kids, taking care of everything, because we're gone 4 days out of the week at least, and days like today that are going to be longer and we'll be getting home late. It's tough. So when we're able to achieve the biggest prize you can possibly win in our sport, winning the championship, I thought it'd be a great idea to send the trophy around and just get some cool pictures. I said just do something fun with this, send a cool picture. I don't care if it gets scratched. It's going to have a cool memory behind it and have a cool scrapbook or something to go with it.
So it's gone to all the different crew members. There's 3 left that have yet to take it for a week, but for you, when you finally get it back and you see these pictures of all the family members, that has to be special for you to see the smiles.
It's a lot of fun, we all become a family. This 22 team and Team Penske in general, we're all together so much that we become family, and also with their families, we see each other so much. So it's fun to do events away from the racetrack and see their kids and their wives, like I said, and we all have a good time. And this was just something that we were able to kind of, let everybody enjoy it. I'm going to get to have the trophy in my house eventually someday. I haven't had it yet, but someday it will be in my house for a long time. I just wanted to make sure everyone else enjoyed it first.
Well, we talked about the memory factor, but Kyle, real quick, talk about the stress of having that trophy in your possession and not only just driving it down the road, but driving it 5 or 6 states away.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy that loses it. I mean, it can be replaced, but it can't be replaced because that one has all the memories to it.
Where is it right now, by the way?
It is in a secure location with the transport specialist at Team Penske.
So does it come with a big box like the Stanley Cup?
It is in a massive box. I think it's about 100 pounds total when you stick it in the box. So you want to have a couple friends around to help you unload it.
All right. I made sure I got some AAA insurance before I sent it. I love these guys. I don't trust them that much. I gotta make sure I got some insurance.
All right, Jamie.
Well, at least somebody's racing here. Josh Bilicki, he's in his pit box. They're playing NASCAR Heat over here. Very, very focused. But Matt Tifft, one of our Rookie of the Year contenders, catching up with him. I know you made the shift this year from Xfinity Series. You were there for 2 years. Now you're here in the big leagues, in the Cup Series. How would you grade your year so far?
You know, it's been up and down. There's a lot of challenges moving up to the Cup Series. I think the biggest thing up here is just every single driver is so good, and with the data that you receive on the Cup Series side, you can really tell which areas you need to improve on and where some of your strengths are. So I've had a lot of great help from Michael McDowell and David Reagan with my front row teammates. So it's helped that transition, but you know, any step to the big leagues is a big jump. But you know, we had a good last month or so. Unfortunately, Pocono didn't get the finish we wanted with a transmission failure, but we're making baby steps in the right direction and just trying to, you know, learn something each week.
I think there was a little rookie mistake yesterday. I saw on Twitter something happened with your truck. What happened there?
Yeah, so I got this beautiful Ford Ranger, you know, brand new pickup truck for a rental car, and we were second in line to go qualify. I got out of my car, I'm walking back to the hauler, and my tire guy says, "Hey, I think they're towing your truck," because they, you know, saw the 36 hard card pass on there. So, oh crap! So I started running. It's like, oh, I don't have my keys. So I sprinted back to the trailer, got my keys, hopped in the team van, and we chased him around behind the credentials building, and eventually got it. The guy was super nice, but I think I parked myself in an illegal spot. So reminder to myself and all the other crew guys, don't put yourself in a bad spot there, because it's not too smart, I guess.
I just love the fact that you were wearing your fire suit when all this went down.
Yeah, we had it in front of a big group of fans, so they got probably the best show of yesterday other than the Xfinity Series race.
Well, best of luck to you when we finally get going here, and I'm glad to hear that you got your truck back.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.
Building a fan base one tow truck driver at a time. Well done.
Amen.
Friggin'.
Well, we tracked down Daniel Suarez, and he happened to be sitting under his pit box. You're going to be sitting down all day later on once we get this race going, but he's sitting under his pit box right now comfortably with all his pit crew guys, so we didn't want to disrupt you. Wanted to keep you comfortable down here. What's the conversation been like here?
Well, I don't get the opportunity to hang out with these guys too much in race time, so we're here hanging out, waiting for the rain. You know, the weather is kind of like on and off, so we don't really know what is going to happen. So, you know, it's good to spend some time here and just talk to you and do a kind of little different interview than normal.
You guys roll off 9th when this race does get started. Looked like in practice, based on speeds, you had a very fast race car. So what are your expectations of that race car once we go green?
Honestly, I'm pretty optimistic about my chances today to race with the 41 Ford Mustang. Has automation. It's been pretty sporty the entire weekend. You know, we unload from the truck with good speed. We qualify decent, and the car has been pretty good in traffic. So I'm very excited about the race. I feel like we can have a good opportunity, but obviously we have to make good pit stops, make a good strategy on the box with the guy, with my crew chief, Billy, and my engineer. So overall, we have a good group and a fast race car. So hopefully the driver don't mess up, and we can make something happen.
All right, keep relaxing here. Be careful. The ground is wet. Don't get your driver's suit wet. That's never any fun in the race car. Wet driver's suit, you don't like that stuff. All right, good luck, Daniel. Matt?
Well, Regan, Bubba Wallace, he has been a part of the Drivers Only show right here on Pit.
No, I think it was like a rookie hazing. I didn't really get much. They starved me. Nothing. They starved me for like 3 hours up there, however long it was. It was miserable. I'll probably never go back up there again.